What does an electric back massager and knowing what to do next in life have in common? Well, I'm going to tell you. Stick around, find out. You're listening to This Woman Can. I'm your host, Janice Sutherland, where I help mature professional black women take charge of their careers and lives to create a future on their terms. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the first This Woman Can edition of 2024. Now, I know you're all intrigued by my opening about an electric back massager and knowing what's right for you in life. And let me share with you what happened over the festive period. My husband bought me the gift I didn't know I needed, and that was the electric back massager. Until now, I'd been counting on him and his self-proclaimed magic hands to tackle the lower back pain I've been suffering as I've matured. And while I was stuck in the mindset that there was no other solution to my back pain apart from his magic hands, he saw it crystal clear that an electric back massager was the key. So the connection. In life, it's not uncommon to find ourselves at a crossroads, unsure of which path to take. Whilst we believe we have a clear understanding what's best for us, that's not always the reality. We don't always know what's best for us. And it got me thinking, because as we're really coming into this new year, it's usually this time that women or people tend to reflect on where we've been and where we're heading in life. And we can find ourselves at a crossroads, not sure which path to take, even when we think we have the clearest of understandings. So if you think about it, you find yourself at that crossroads, you're convinced you have it all figured out, only to realise when you reflect over the year that you may have missed a turn or two. It's okay, that's fine, that's perfectly natural. We've all been there. And this new year buzz, this new year, new me, which I don't subscribe to, but it always brings this to mind for me because, I specialise in helping professional black women navigate their careers and where the next step in life is. And let me tell you, one of those powerful lessons I've learned is that sometimes the insights that others offer are absolute gold. And it's really easy to fall into the trap thinking we've got it all mapped out. But the truth be told, life loves to throw curveballs. And when I think back to where I was this time last year in 2023, I definitely experienced a huge curveball. And then sometimes our personal biases and limited experiences might not always have the answers. And that's where seeking guidance from others can be the game changer, and the thing that really changes it up for you in life. So I'm going to give you another analogy here. So I like to travel with my husband. We go on holiday and we're planning our trips. I'm usually the one that studies all the maps. I chart the course, what we're going to take. But sometimes he may come up with a different answer. He may know a shortcut or a different route that you might want to take that really didn't cross my mind because I've been so hell-bent on what I've said I was going to do or the route I was going to take. And that's how sometimes guidance, seeking guidance, accepting guidance works in life too. And it's not just about getting a second opinion. It's about building a support system, whether that's a mentor, trusted colleague, or even someone like me, a professional coach. Their insights can provide a fresh perspective on things you might have missed. So as I said, I'm not a wait until the new year to make a change type of woman, but I do know for a lot of my clients and listeners, a new year seems to be a nice, clean way to start making changes in life. It's like hitting a reset button. It's a chance to reassess where we're headed, what we want, and maybe even recalibrate our paths. So why not make this a year about embracing the wisdom of others? Yep, I understand, sure, it might feel uncomfortable. You might be stepping outside your comfort zone, being open to suggestions, and yes, being okay with not having all the answers. But that's vulnerability, and again, it's okay. That's where growth happens. Trusting someone else's perspective requires that vulnerability, humility, and a willingness to let go of our preconceived notions. It's about recognizing that collaboration and a shared wisdom can lead to outcomes that really surpass our initial expectations. And in my role as a coach, I often encourage my clients to embrace trust in the process of seeking and receiving guidance. So as we navigate through a brand new year, a leap year to that, let's remember that seeking guidance doesn't mean that we're lost, doesn't mean that we don't know where to go or we don't know what to do. It means we're open to possibilities that we might not have considered. Who knows what remarkable paths might open if we're willing to listen and learn from each other. So here's to embrace the collective wisdom around us and making this year a journey of discovery, growth and unexpected adventures. Cheers to your new journey. Take care. Thanks for listening. If you got something from this week's episode, please let me know. Better yet, share it with your friends, colleagues, and anyone you know who can benefit from this message. Don't forget to subscribe or write a review and connect with me at my website, janicesutherland.com, where you can also subscribe to the This Woman Can newsletter or connect with me on LinkedIn. Remember, you have the wisdom, resilience, authenticity, and power to create a life on your terms. And if I can, you can, this woman can. Take care until next time.